All right, well, welcome everybody. My name is Bailey Corley, and I'm a third-year occupational therapy student. And I'm so excited to welcome y'all to the second seminar in my series, Tools for Total Freedom: How Adaptive Equipment Brings Independence to Life. Please feel free to take pictures of any of the slides or write down any of the information that is discussed. So as I said, this is the second of a four-part series covering adaptive equipment for various areas of the house. Today, we'll focus on the bedroom and bathroom and learn about how the right tools can make a big difference in improving independence, safety, and quality of life. Before we get started, I'm going to share a little bit about myself. So I'm from Houston and I graduated from Baylor in 2022. I went on to pursue my occupational therapy degree at Texas Women's University, where I'll be graduating from in May. And for my last semester, I decided to partner with HAPS after discovering the organization while searching for resources for my grandparents who have Parkinson's. And having two grandparents with Parkinson's has allowed me to discover the importance of education and quality care for those affected by the condition. My ultimate goal here at HAPS is to educate those affected by the condition on ways they can achieve more independence in their everyday lives. So here's what we're going to be talking about today. We'll talk about what occupational therapy is, what adaptive equipment is, adaptive equipment for the bedroom and bathroom, and lastly, practical tips and insurance information. So occupational therapy, we are healthcare professionals, and our ultimate goal is to help people gain or improve independence so that they can participate in what we call activities of daily living. We can work in hospitals, schools, rehabilitation centers. We can come to your home and do treatments. We can work in nursing homes as well as within the community. So essentially, we put the fun in functional. OT's role specifically for Parkinson's is to adapt activities, which is what this whole presentation falls under. It's just a different way of doing the same activities. We can improve participation. We can work on hand dexterity and coordination skills, strength and balance training, adapt your home, cognitive training, medication management, and caregiver training. So we do work alongside PTs, and the difference between OT and PT is that PTs help you focus on improving movement, strength, and your physical function. OTs can address the similar things, but we assign it to a task. So for example, let's say you're working with a PT on things like balance. OTs can also help you work on this, but we put it in the context of a task, such as improving balance while moving pots and pans around the kitchen, or improving balance to increase your safety while washing your body in the shower. A little bit about adaptive equipment before we dive in. Adaptive equipment is any type of simple, complex tool, device, or machinery that can be used to help people complete everyday tasks. Other terms you might hear that fall under the same umbrella include adaptive device, adaptive tool, adaptive technology, and assistive technology. And that picture includes some examples of what we will be talking about today. So here's a better explanation of activities of daily living. So we have our basic ADLs, which is our basic needs, and we have our instrumental ADLs, which are beyond our basic needs, and they're a bit more complex activities. Today specifically, we'll be covering adaptive equipment for the indicated areas. So bathing, showering, toileting, dressing, grooming, and a little bit of home management. All right, the first one is adaptive equipment for dressing. So the first item is lock laces. Lock laces are elastic shoelaces that allow your shoes to be secured without the need for tying traditional knots. These are typically suggested for more pronounced tremors, and the way they work is that you move the laces through the eyelet, as you can see, and you can lock it wherever you feel comfortable. The benefits, they help reduce the impact of tremors, improve your control, and enhance your overall independence. These can be found at Lock Laces, which is an online store. Zipper shoes. Zipper shoes are designed with a convenient zipper closure that make them easy to put on and take out without, again, the needing to tie laces. They are ideal for those with tremors or limited dexterity. And some of these benefits include, again, reducing the impact of tremors. It can enhance your dressing experience by making it faster, and it can increase your overall independence. These specific shoes that are recommended are by a brand called Friendly Shoe, which is an online store, and they come in many styles and colors as well. Two other types of shoes. We have Velcro strap shoes, and New Balance is a well-known brand that has supportive shoes for this. They have an easy-to-use fastening system that eliminates the need for tying. The adjustable straps make them ideal for those with limited dexterity. We also have slip-on shoes by the brand Kizik or Ziba, which are found online, and they are footwear designed without the need to tie laces or fasten fasteners that reduce the need for fine motor coordination as well. A shoehorn. A shoehorn is a contoured tool that is made out of oftentimes metal, and it helps guide your heel into the shoe without needing to bend over and reduces the need for hand coordination and dexterity. Some of these benefits include reducing impact of tremors, reducing strain that you have when you're bending over, and enhancing overall safety. And these are easily found on Amazon. And as you can see in the picture, he slides his heel along the device and it slips right into the shoe. Sock aid. These are um, big in the OT world. They are tools made out of plastic or cloth material and is used to assist with putting on socks. They are ideal for those with balance challenges, but you have to maintain some hand strength and dexterity in order to get the sock onto the device. And this helps reduce strain when you're bending over. It reduces fatigue and it helps increase your independence. And the plastic ones and the cloth ones can both be found on Amazon. And on the next slide, I've incorporated a video to help show how to use a sock aid. This video doesn't have any audio, it's just a visual demonstration. So as you can see, he puts the sock onto the device and you drop it down and hold on to it using the ropes. Slide your foot in and then you use the ropes to pull the device until the sock's all the way on your foot. And the cloth options also work the same way. A compression sock aid. So these are devices used to help people put on your compression socks easily, and it utilizes a sturdy metal frame that holds the compression sock open as you put your foot into the sock. This requires less hand fatigue, it increases safety, and it can also reduce your joint stress in your wrists when you're trying to fight those compression socks on. These can be found on Amazon, and I've also included a video on the next slide showing how to use it.
You're going to start by rolling the top of your compression stocking over the top of the butler. Using the palms of your hands and avoiding using your fingernails, you're going to roll the stocking down over the device. Until you have the heel rolled over the device facing you and a nice toe box area in there. You'll place your foot directly into the stocking, into the butler, step down onto the floor, and pull the stocking up by using the device.
So you can pull it up in sitting or in standing as she did in the video. Magnetic button options. So there are two types I'll talk about in this slide. Shirts with magnetic buttons built in, or a brand called Button to Button. They are adaptive aids that replace traditional buttons with magnetic closures, and this reduces the need for fine motor coordination and makes it easier to manage clothing independently despite tremors or stiffness. So the image on the right, the Magna Ready shirt, is an example of shirt with a built-in magnetic button closures, which can be found on an online store called Magna Ready. And the image to the left are adaptive aids that you add on to any shirt you have with a button, and it transforms it into a magnetic closure. And these work to reduce hand fatigue, reduce the impact of tremors, and increase your overall independence. The image on the left, the button-to-button adaptive aid, can be found on the Arthritis Supplies store online. A better button aid is a device designed to convert traditional buttons into a latch mechanism, which you can slide on and off to fasten your pant buttons. It's ideal for those with reduced hand coordination or tremors who find manipulating pant buttons challenging. And the benefits also reduce hand fatigue and increase your overall independence. This is a smaller brand, and this is a video that shows how to use the device.
You or a caregiver can insert our button through the buttonhole on any pair of jeans. Simply slide the keyhole on the back of a better button onto the original button of your jeans.
So as you can see there in the device, it has a little opening where you can slide and latch on your jean button into the device so that you no longer have to fumble with buttons and getting it through the buttonhole. And this is by a store called A Better Button, which is an online store.
You or a caregiver.
Velcro shirts. So Velcro shirts are designed to provide an easy and hassle-free way to get dressed, eliminating the need for buttons or zippers. It is ideal for those with limited dexterity or motor control. And the benefits of these shirts can be to reduce the impact of tremors, reduce hand fatigue, and quick and efficient dressing. Buck and Buck offers Velcro shirts that have a built-in Velcro mechanism, but as you can see on the outside of the shirt, it looks like a traditional button, but on the inside, it's just an easy Velcro closure. And this is an online store. A button hook is also pretty big in the OT world. So a button hook is a small hook device that has a loop on the end, and you slip it through a buttonhole, grab onto that button, and essentially pull it sideways through the hole without needing to grip and manipulate the button. In some versions, such as the one pictured below, have a zipper aid attached, which is that little hook on the end, which you can use to latch onto a zipper and pull it up. The benefits of this: it increases control, it promotes self-efficiency, and it can reduce your hand fatigue as well. This is by a brand called RMS Button Hook, which can be found on Amazon. And I included a video of this one as well.
Insert the button hook device through the buttonhole. Grab the shirt and position the button so that it is easy for the hook to loop around it. Once the button is within the button hook loop, pull the button hook back even further sideways while holding the shirt still.
So just like that, you'll get your buttons fastened without the need to use your fine motor skills and hand fatigue to get it fastened. Zipper aids are additional attachments you can add onto the zipper of any jacket or even backpack to make zipping and unzipping easier. Essentially, what it does is provide greater surface area for your hand to grab onto and pull the zipper up or down. And it can feature, such as the top image, a hook, or the bottom image, more of a ring where you can loop your finger in and pull it up, and it provides you a better grip. The benefits: it helps increase your control, it promotes self-efficacy, and a larger grip allows for easier use as well. Both of these options, so the top zipper aid and the bottom ring pull device, can be found on Amazon, and they can attach to any type of zipper or jacket that you have. Magnetic clasps. So these are additions you can add onto jewelry or bracelets or necklaces, and it allows you to put on and off the necklace easier for those with limited hand strength or dexterity. Because of the small pieces, you might require some assistance to assemble the item onto your bracelet or necklace due to the small parts. But overall, the goal is to reduce frustration, reduce your hand fatigue, and increase your overall independence. So it's just a magnetic fastener. You would just put it on and fasten it behind yourself, and the magnetics are strong enough that they won't come off throughout the day. And there are many different types that all work the similar way, and they can be found on Amazon. A reacher and a grabber. A lot of us may know about this. So a reacher is a multi-purpose device that can be used to pick up objects and is ideal for those with limited balance, mobility, and coordination. And it does require some hand strength to operate. And the reachers can hold up to 5 pounds in horizontal or vertical directions. And typically we recommend the reachers that are pictured. So the one with larger hands to grab onto and a rotating head so that you could pick up objects horizontally or vertically. The one that's crossed out that you see is a one with the suction cup grabbers, and those often don't support as much weight and often aren't as stable as the other one that is pictured. The benefits are reducing the impact of tremors, improving safety, and it's easy and efficient to get those items off the ground and to you. And they can be found on Amazon or even at Walmart. A dressing stick. So is a long-handled tool that helps put on and take off clothing without bending or straining. It is especially useful for those with limited range of motion or difficulty with fine motor control. It can be used to pick clothes up off the floor, bring jackets around your shoulders, such as in the image pictured, and even grab hangers and take them off of the rack while they're up high. So this helps increase your control, promotes self-efficacy, and again, reduces your hand fatigue. And these can be found easily on Amazon, and oftentimes they can be found at Walmart or CVS as well. A pant clip. So these securely hold the waistband in place and make it easier to dress independently without risking your pants falling down in that dressing process. And it is ideal for those with limited dexterity or tremors. So what it's used for is that if you put on your pants sitting, and then when you go to stand up to pull your pants up, sometimes our pants have a mind of their own and can drop. And what this does, if your arms are busy trying to push off a surface or push off a walker to help you stand, and you can't keep hold of those pants, this device helps you prevent your pants from dropping and having to start that process all over again. They just look like chip clips, and one attaches to your shirt, one attaches to your pants, and it helps you pull them up and you take them off whenever your pants are fastened. These can be found on a store called the Healthcare Origin online store. All right, so that covered adaptive equipment for dressing. We're now moving into adaptive equipment for the bathroom. The first item is a raised toilet seat, and this adds height to the toilet, making it easier to sit down and stand up. It reduces the risk of falls and provides added comfort for those with limited balance or mobility. It typically adds about 3.5 inches to your standard toilet seat. And what it does, it increases safety, is pretty easy to install, although you may or may not need assistance, and it reduces strain that you have when getting up or getting out of the toilet. And this can be found by a brand called Pelogon on Amazon. Other toileting aids, so there's the squatty potty, which can elevate your feet by up to 7 inches to help position your body into a comfortable alignment. That's also efficient for toileting, and this can be found on Amazon as well. And the second option, which is on the bottom picture, is called a toilet aid wiper, which features a long handle that helps you reach behind when wiping. It's ideal for those who have limited trunk mobility, decreased coordination, or if you have difficulty reaching behind you safely. and these can be found on Walmart or on Amazon. Other shower adaptations you can do. So there's a removable shower head option, which we often recommend to clients, and it just provides you a lightweight and easier way to control the water flow and the direction, because oftentimes when it's attached to the wall, it doesn't get all the areas you need. And the bottom picture is a shower sliding bar, which provides an adjustable height option to position water flow at an ideal level, which minimizes the need for excessive bending or reaching. Both of these can be found on Amazon or even at Walmart. Non-slip tub tape. So non-slip tub tape provides greater traction compared to the non-slip mats you can put on your tub floor. So these provide extra grip on the bath or shower floor and reduces the risk of falls. These are more flat compared to mats, so it reduces a risk of falling in the shower as well. And these offer increased safety. They're easy to install and they are waterproof and durable and can last you a while. This is an example of a brand called CecoPad, which is on Amazon. And the bottom picture features two options of ways to install it. Both provide great benefits and reduce your fall risk in the shower. A long-handled sponge. A long-handled sponge is designed to help individuals who also have limited mobility, twisting, or arm flexibility to reach various areas of their body that might be difficult to access. It helps increase safety and also promote your independence in the shower. So as pictured, you can bend it to reach the areas you would like, or often there is a one you don't bend and it's just for getting your feet or your shins and reaching down below. These can be found easily on Amazon as well. Shower alert devices. These are two waterproof options that can activate emergency response at a click of a button. These can be worn inside and out of the shower for increased safety around the house. So the top one is the necklace only option, and this is by a brand called Lively. And the bottom one is a bracelet option, which is by a brand called Alert One. And both are waterproof. Both work to increase safety, give you peace of mind, and provide an immediate response. All right, so we're moving forward. We're covering adaptive equipment for grooming. The first item is a long-handled comb, and this is designed to make hair care easier for individuals with limited arm range of motion or mobility. And it provides an extended handle that allows you to reach behind without having to bend your arms so much or lift your arms as high as you normally would. The benefits include a comfortable grip and it promotes your overall independence. And as pictured in the image, there are two options, one's with bristles and one's more of a comb style. And these can be found on Amazon. A hair dryer stand. I think this is something a lot of us would benefit from, including myself. A hair dryer stand provides an adjustable hands-free method for hair drying. It's ideal for those who are quick to fatigue, who have tremors, or overall limited arm strength. This can, like I said, reduce fatigue, increase your overall independence, and provides joint protection for your wrists. And this is just a stand that can be adjusted to the height you need, and it works with most brands of hair dryers as well. So you just put it on the stand, latch it in, and then you just kind of move your head to dry instead of moving the hair dryer. And it can be found online at Amazon. Some examples of toothbrush aids. So the toothbrush pillow provides a stable surface to apply toothpaste onto a toothbrush to help reduce the impact of tremors, which is featured in the top image. This can be found on Amazon and allows you to lay your toothbrush down, put the toothpaste on, and then take it out and brush as you normally would. The bottom picture shows a toothpaste dispenser, which is activated as you push your toothbrush against the lever, and it automatically applies toothpaste onto your toothbrush in a small amount, and it helps you reduce the need for fine motor skills. The bottom picture of the dispenser is a suction cup option, so no drilling is needed. You just simply suction it onto the wall where you would like, and then it works using a mechanical lever. And this can also be found on Amazon. A tabletop nail clipper is an adaptive way to clip your nails. So it's mounted to a surface as pictured, and it provides also a large lever for you to push up and down to cut your nails. And it provides a stable surface for you to improve your control and reduce the impact for tremors. So the goal is to provide more leverage for you, increase your safety, and promote your overall independence. This can be found at a store called Caregiver Products, which is an online store. A weighted razor cuff can help improve motor control and stability by providing sensory feedback to your hand and help reduce those tremors. Same way a weighted utensil would work with the added weight, kind of help reducing those tremors. And the cuff provides extra stability for those with grasping challenges as well. The benefits of this include increased control, promotes self-efficacy, and reduces hand fatigue. This can be found at a store called The Right Stuff, which can be found online. And it works with standard razors, so not the thicker electric types. It works with manual razors. Silicone universal cuffs can be used for a wide range of things. The brand is called Easy Hold, and it is a cuff that can slide onto the handle of everyday objects and provides an alternative option for grasp for those with either tremors or weakened grip strength. The benefits include reducing the impact of the tremors, increasing independence, and providing joint protection. So as you can see in the pictures, you can slide it onto bathroom items such as an electric toothbrush, comb, a toileting wand aid, and even your shower. And these can be found on Amazon and oftentimes at Walmart as well. All right, our last section is adaptive equipment for the bedroom. Our first item is a bed assist rail, which comes with a motion light, and it offers added safety by providing stability for getting in and out of bed and reducing the risk of falls when you're walking around at night. So it can help you with vision. It helps if you have weaker arm strength and you need something to push off of. And it is found by a brand called Angrish, which can be found on Amazon. And the motion activated light helps with navigating safely at night. And it typically works with mattresses that are 16 inches in height or below. A bed ladder is a unique device that assists individuals with getting out of bed by allowing you to pull yourself up using the rungs on the device. It's ideal for those with overall weakness or mobility difficulties, such as getting in and out of bed. And so the way it works, as pictured, you hold on to one rung and you slowly climb your way up to the next rung while pulling yourself up. And it assists with strength, it increases safety, and it's easy to install and use as well. This is by a brand called Vive on Amazon. A Rocksteady cane is a brand, so it provides a stable surface for getting in and out of bed or sitting up and down from a couch, and it allows you to push yourself up or down when sitting or standing. It helps increase safety, it helps with balance, and it is portable. You could take it between the living room and the bedroom. And for this presentation, we typically recommend to use it for only getting up and sitting down if you are on a surface without a handle. If you need more assistance with walking or mobility, we encourage you to learn how to use this device with a licensed PT or OT for extra help. So if you find yourself often pushing up from unsteady surfaces or struggling to get up from a surface, this could be a safer option. But as I said before, the best thing to do is learn how to use this with a licensed PT or OT. A wedge pillow can help reduce back and neck pain by providing proper sleep alignment. This offers a 30-degree wedge that helps elevate the head, and it also has been proven to open your airways for a better sleep at night. So this helps improve your sleep quality, helps with breathing, and it may even reduce your neck pain. And if a physician recommends you have an elevated bed at a certain angle, this can be an option for that as well. And these can be found on Amazon. Weighted blankets. So these offer up around starting at 12 pounds of pressure, and they work by calming the body and improve restlessness or fatigue, and can help manage unpredictable body movements by giving the body sensory input. So these also work to improve your sleep quality, reduce unpredictable movements, and it may even help with anxiety. So as I said, these start at 12 pounds, but it's important to do your own research or ask a physician before buying a heavier option, as recommendations can vary according to your body weight or what condition you have. The one pictured can be found on Amazon. Sound therapy systems have been found to have calming effects on the body and promote relaxation for quality sleep. So in the version I have pictured, there's a white noise option, a fan sound option, rain sounds, or other unique sounds too. And a lot of research has been done to show the effects with enhanced sleep quality and the relaxation effects as well. This one can be found on Amazon. There are many different types with many different features and options as well. A mattress lifter. This is by a brand called Bed Made Easy, which is on Amazon, and allows you to lift the mattress with ease to reduce strain and discomfort while making your bed. This is ideal for those with grasping challenges or frequent back pain when trying to make your bed. And it works when you're putting on your fitted sheets or tucking in your sheets. And it helps reduce strain. It's very easy to use and it reduces your overall fatigue. A large print alarm clock. This is by a brand called Subest, which is found on Amazon. This features easy to read, oversized numbers that make it simple to tell the time. It also includes adjustable alarm settings so you can adjust it to your needs. It could be a medication reminder or an appointment reminder to help improve your independence and overall awareness. So it helps you manage your time and also manage your medication schedule. A timed pill box. So this is a brand called Live Fine, which is a 28-day pill dispenser and is designed to help with medication management by clearly organizing doses for each day of the month with an audible reminder alarm. And it comes, as you can see in the picture, there's the green and whitish insets, and it comes with different insets that help you organize medication by dose, with options for up to 9 doses a day. And as I said, the machine alarm alerts you audibly when it's time to take your medication. It may require some assistance for setup and making sure you have the right time installed, but overall, it works to manage your medications and increase your overall independence. The brand Live Fine can be found on Amazon. The two options for lamps, if you find yourself struggling to manipulate the switches of standard lamps, the one to the left is by a brand called Femzy on Amazon, and this is a touch lamp. So it activates when you touch the base of the lamp and it can turn it on and off. The one to the right is a motion activated lamp by a brand called Ivation, which is also on Amazon. And it helps sense movement and automatically turns on when movement is detected. So this is ideal if you're getting up at night for any reason. This promotes optimal safety for navigating around at night. A book holder. This is a hands-free device that securely supports books and tablets. It's ideal for those with reduced grip, hand fatigue, or significant tremors that may impact your reading. So it can improve your reading quality. And like I said, it reduces your overall impact of tremors. And it can be used for your reading books, your tablets, or even cookbooks in the kitchen. An overbed table. This is an adjustable table that offers a convenient desktop or worktop surface to use when lying in bed or sitting on the couch. It allows for easy access to essentials without needing to get up. So this can enhance your comfort and reduces strain if you constantly find yourself getting up and out of bed. It's by a brand called FlexiSpot on Amazon. And there's also another option called a C-shape adjustable side table that is smaller and can be used for when you're sitting at the couch. So overall, I know this was a lot of information. This whole seminar is being recorded. And there are many options available, and it's possible you might try something and not like it. The information that I talked about was obtained through clinical experience and also expert opinion, and you know your needs best. So I just highlighted some of the things that are generally suggested for this population, but each person is so, so different as well. I included additional tips for the bathroom if you're not quite ready to go out and buy things yet. So the first option is considering using a wash mitt over a washcloth, which I have pictured. The second one is to use electric options when possible, so an electric toothbrush or an electric razor. The next tip is to use pump dispensers for lotions and soaps to help minimize your hand fatigue. And something that OTs recommend, so if you have a affected side or a difficult side, it's typically suggested that when putting on a shirt, you dress that side or that arm first, and then you take it out last. Same thing with leg. You often want to dress that one first and take it out last when you're undressing. It's also important to have a chair nearby when dressing to conserve energy and reduce the risk of falls. So you can keep a stool in your shower or in your closet or anywhere in your bedroom. And also something I do as well is keeping an extra pair of clothes in the car in case of spills or whatnot. It's just a good backup to have because you never know what the day might bring. All right, insurance for this. So unfortunately, Medicare only covers medically necessary durable medical equipment, DME, which includes walkers, wheelchairs, and hospital beds. It does not cover the information we talked about today, so not the sock aid or any of those types of equipment. Private insurance coverage varies by plan and often requires a medical justification for these items. One alternative funding option, the VA, especially the one located in Houston, established members may have access to resources on alternate funding options as well. Some final thoughts before I show some demonstrations that I have with me. So HAPS will have a resource binder of all of this equipment. You can set up a time for a consultation with me or Maggie, and you can get a referral for occupational therapy from your physician. And you can also talk to Maggie about how to find an OT near you. And this is her email listed below. And real quick, I'm going to talk about the OT referral process again. So what typically happens is your primary care provider can write a referral. This can be your neurologist, your movement disorder specialist, a nurse practitioner, anybody. And these are typically covered under Medicare Part B. The initial visit, where you'll have a screening and an evaluation, depends on therapist availability or the clinic's availability. But typically, on your first visit, you will do a variety of screenings and evaluations, and you'll work with your OT to write personalized goals to achieve independence in the areas you want to achieve. And typically, when intervention starts in an outpatient setting, you typically see the OT for 2 to 3 times a week for about 4 to 8 weeks, depending on insurance and your needs. And then after all that, you are discharged, and now you have a whole new knowledge pool of skills and ways to promote independence in your everyday life. So I'm gonna stop sharing real quick, and I'm gonna demonstrate some equipment, and then we'll come back and I'll talk about the 2 upcoming events as part of this series. Okay, so the first item I have is the toilet aid wand. So it looks like a long handled device, and it has a lever right here. You push up and down, and these are the teeth where you would feed a toilet paper into, and you pull it down to get a grip on it. It's not going anywhere now. And you would use it to wipe whenever you're done. No need to touch the end of it. You just pull up and it releases just like that. And the second option I have is the adapted nail clipper. So as you can see, it's mounted to a surface, and ideally you want to put this on a table or another flat surface. And it works, you can use your whole hand this time to clip your nails instead of having to use your fine motor skills and fatigue your hand more quickly. Another option I have. All right. This is used to help slide your foot into your shoes. So this is the shorter version, and it can come in a longer version for those with shorter arms or for people who are very, very tall and don't want to bend over to put on their shoes. So this is a shoehorn, and this one's a metal version, and you slide it into the heel of your shoe, guide your heel along the device, and it helps you put on your shoes easily. And the last item I have, this is a button hook. So this one has the loop. That's where you would put your button and slide it through the hole. And this one also comes with the zipper pull. So this you attach to a zipper to pull it up or take it off without needing to kind of fidget and fumble with the zipper. And the very last item, so the button to button brand, which you can add onto any shirt with a button you already have. So this is a shirt, let me adjust it a bit, with standard buttons. As you can see, it came this way. What I did here at the top is you add magnetic fasteners. And so when you fasten it, it just is magnetic, just like that. And on the outside, it looks like a typical white button, but on the inside is the magnetic fastener. And this is by the brand Button to Button, which is at their own specific store online called the Button to Button store. All right, I'm gonna pull up the slide again, and we'll be finished in a few short minutes. All right. So these are the 2 events coming up. There's one on March 28th, which is my seminar called Hack Your Home. And this is for you to learn the tools for making writing, laundry, getting in and out of the shower, and electronic device use easier. It is also virtual, and it's from 12 to 1. You could scan that QR code right next to the description to register for that one. And the last event for this series is the expert panel, in which you can join experts live and ask all of your adaptive equipment or home modification questions. This will be on April 4th is a virtual, but this one will be interactive. So you can ask questions and we'll give you live feedback. And the QR code or register is right there next to the description. And for the expert panel right now, we have me, an OT student. We have Maggie Abbott, who is a PT. We have Liz Crawford, who is an OT and aging in place specialist. And then we have Paige Denny, who is an aging in place specialist and a PT. So we will all be there and to answer all of your questions. I'll leave this slide up for a few more seconds before we wrap up. All right, so thank you so much, everybody, for attending. Please email any questions you have to me, and that's my email in the first bullet, otstudent@haps.org, and you can email me for a copy of your presentation. As I mentioned before, Seminar 3 will be on 3/28 at 12 o'clock, so 2 weeks from today. And there's also an optional study opportunity for Seminar 3. If you're interested, please email me. If you participated in the study for this seminar, thank you so much. And when you register for the next seminar, I will send you an email with more details about the study. So I'm going to stop sharing. Thank you all so much for joining, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.